Rounding them up. It's going to be October 21st. For sale, 1983 through 1987 Buick Grand National. This search request comes from a couple of our different subscribers that want to see these. And like these subscribers, if there's a make and model classic you're looking for, like I always say, it's free and easy. Just subscribe to the channel below and drop in the comments below the make and model you're looking for, and I'll round up what's for sale out there. So this is going to be the one I picked for the pick of the day on the banner, the thumbnail right here. But it's definitely not the only one we're talking about. So let's get started. It's going to be Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist for people that's new to the channel. I don't own any of these cars. I don't set none of the prices. I did set a price limit, so we cut it off at $40,000. So obviously there's not a lot of cars on here because a lot of these guys want $50,000 to $100,000 for these cars. And I just don't see why you'd pay over $40,000. If you can find a nice one for $40,000, why would you go buy one for $80,000, $90,000? But that's my opinion. You know, I got all kinds of opinions. Another opinion would be is if you're on a Grand National that you're going to drive all the time, I would clone one. So I go buy something like what we're looking right here, and the first one, $15,000 this guy wants for this. I could build this car cheaper than $15,000. I just could. And I could probably make it a twin turbo car. So if it's something that you're just wanting to drive, or you just want the braggability that I have a Buick Grand National, then I get it. Then go spend $50,000 on one. If that's what you want, it's a low mileage one, go spend $100,000 on one. You know, everybody's got their own niche and what they want. But I'm going to start these off lowest to highest. You see the first car starting at $15,000, and this is a clone. So all it says for description is Grand National clone. So it's not even a real Buick Grand National. And he wants $15,000, and that's the cheapest car that comes in. So again, I made the cutoff at $40,000. A lot of you guys that haven't watched the channel a lot, you might not know that I don't run ads that say zero, free. If he'd have listed this for $15, meaning $15,000, not put a K, I wouldn't show it either. So I only go with honest people, what look like honest cars. I shouldn't say I go with honest people, because we show cars with the garden hose out laying beside the car all the time. So on to another one. And these are going to be real Grand Nationals from here on out. So our first real Grand National comes in at $26,500. You can see he's one of those guys that uses the garden hose. So again, $15,000. Detroit Metro's the area. It's on Craigslist. Posted about a month ago, so it won't be on here much longer. It's been here for a month, and he's not been able to sell it for $26,500. So it does have the Buick V6 turbo engine in it still. I myself would want to see the original wheels. I'm a purist, I guess, when it comes to paying big money for original style car. Like, you're buying this because it's an 87 Buick Grand National. And I know I get shot out all the time in the comments that you want an 87 because they had intercoolers, they got coolers. I don't know which one I want, because really I'm not looking to buy one. I'm looking to find what you subscribers are looking for. So I'm going to show you up till $40,000. If you want to see ones over $40,000, you have to look them up on your own. You just would. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's got a ripped driver's seat. It's got aftermarket wheels. On to another one. This is going to be on Long Island. And it's an 87 Buick Grand National for $27,500. Posted 11 days ago. You know, not everybody's got to like my opinion, you know. I don't like the aftermarket wheels again. I don't know, you know. There it is. I'm just showing you what's out there. Long Island, looking to buy one. There's one for $27,500, an 87, which that's usually what I hear in the comments. How, man, you want the 87? Well, there's one right there for $27,500. And I gotta say, you know, compared to 60, 70, 80,000, well, that's worth going and looking at. On to another one. That's the kind of money you're looking to spend. And again, I don't see why you'd put these kind of wheels on your Grand National. I can't figure that out for the life of me. So unless he's just saving his original rims and he's racking miles up on this car, that 87 Buick Grand National, $28,000. Yeah, I caught all kinds of grief last time. I put a T-type in the pick of the day, and that's not even a Grand National, man. What are you doing? I'm just showing you what's out there for sale. There's no way I'd pay $28,000 for this aftermarket gauge cluster junk sitting here. You could throw this shit in any car. I would want the original gauges. I'd want the original wheels. But that's me. You know, I'd also want a T-top if I'm going to buy one of these. But, you know, I hear a lot of guys, oh, T-tops are weak bodies. You know, and I've had people pissed off and hit the dislike button. You're more than welcome to hit the dislike. That is the way to pay it towards the channel, is hit either one. the dislike, the like. That's how my channel gets out there to more people to subscribe, and that's what we need is more subscribers. So appreciate all the big thumbs up. Appreciate the one thumbs down, whoever the hell you are. We appreciate you too, man. And we'll probably get more than just one dislike on this video, because I get it. A lot of people love these cars, and you know, you got that right. You know, I honestly, if I was going to own one, it'd be a clone, because I want to drive it. Now, 87 Buick Regal. I don't even know if we got any different year. Maybe 87. I should have just went strictly 87 on the search, because again, I catch grief from all the Grand National people about how the 83s, 4s, or 5s are all junk. So, you know, we're not seeing any of those for sale. We sure are seeing these ones. $30,000 for this car. Shows you a couple of good pictures, then some that are just all crammed together with other pictures stuck on top of pictures. I don't know. On to another one. And we are at $30,000 already on this car. We're only like 5 cars in at $30,000 already. 1986 Buick Grand National, $30,000, 19 weeks ago, Florida. I don't like the hood. I sure in the hell don't like the trailer wheels. Look like it had trailer wheels on it. They don't even show you the wheels, man. Look how ripped apart this car is. I mean, this guy's out of his mind, man. $30,000. You gotta be crazy to go buy this thing. It's been driven so much that the steering wheel's almost falling off. What a piece of shit. On to another one. This is gonna be in Reno. 1987, so maybe this was just an episode of 87s. I don't know, I was looking for the cheapest ones under 40,000. It's not easy to find. You can go on here and find hundreds of them posted $50, $60, $80,000, especially on eBay. So if you want to see some and you're pissed off about my video and I showed what we showed, go to eBay. You'll see all kinds of them. This is in Reno. 1987 Buick Grand National. $32,500 for this one. And it's probably the nicest car we've seen yet. So it's got some nice interior. Got the original wheels on it. Looks like it has a real good shine without being hit with the garden hose. $32,500. That's where the nicest one comes in at. Didn't read it out, but I'm sure it was updated a day ago. So he still got it. Check him out. Reno, looking for a Grand National. We found one. So far it's the nicest one in the episode, and it's on Craigslist. On to another one. It's going to be another 87. So, again, these might be all 87s. I said the search was 83 to 87. That is what I searched. Didn't pay no attention to the years as I grabbed them and rounded them up into price order and whatnot. So, again, these could be all just 87s. And that should make everybody in the comments real happy. I mean, that's what all you guys are looking to find is the 87s. At least that's what I get to hear every time we do this search. 1987 Buick Regal. So, he doesn't even have it listed as a Grand National. Wants $35,000, posted 5 weeks ago in North Carolina. Does have the wheels on it still. Got the T-type steering wheel, got the turbo engine in it. And you know, it's only got like 4 photos in that. So that's the appraisal, $16,000. No, I don't know, what the hell? Why are you going to show this? Remaining balance on just what, building the engine? That sucks, man. It cost you $16,000 for the engine, but check him out. You want to read it out? There it is. PM for the build list. Yep, so it's a fresh build. On to another one. 87 Buick Regal, $35,000, Illinois, Chicago, Illinois. This one looks like it's all original, not freshly rebuilt. It's even got water beads on it where it's wet. So at least they wax it. You got to appreciate that. I really don't know what else to say about these cars. Other than I would build a clone out of a Regal. I just would. I mean, you can go buy one of those for $2 or $3 grand. And for the amount of money these are going to cost you, you could dump another $30,000 into making it badass. On to another one. It's going to be in Phoenix, Arizona. Again, an 87. So maybe this search saved me with the 87s. I ain't got to hear about how the 83s and 84s and 85s are junk. Check it out. We only got 87s on here, so y'all can settle down. It's 1987 Buick Grand National, $37,500. And no, I've never owned one of these cars. I've never cared for them. I never cared for V6 cars. I get it. They're fast. They were fast from the factory. And they cost a lot back then, and they cost a fortune now. On to another one. 1986. Check it out. We do have 186 at least. Buick Regal Limited Coupe 2-door, Illinois, $39,988. So just underneath the $40,000 limit. It's at a car lot. Sure enough, had brand new tire on the front. At least one or two on the front. New tires. Nice looking car. Don't get me wrong. It's beautiful. If that's what you're looking for. You don't mind spending $40,000 on a car you're wanting to drive all the time. Because it says it's only got 67,000 miles. It is a T-top with some nice options, it says. This is a nice car. So you're looking to buy a nice one. There you go. Chicago. Or no, it was Illinois. Brookfield, Illinois. On to another one. Could be an 86. We had a couple 86s on here, it looks like. Buick Grand National, Grand Sport Coupe. $39,000. T-top car. I like the wheels. I do like these style of rims, probably better than the other ones. Cool car. Looks like they went through the transmission before. Does say clean title. I'd like to think so. And we've seen this car before with the blanket in the back seat. So he's still not been able to sell it. And like all the other episodes when we do the Grand Nationals, you can go back and watch those from a year ago. Go to that area. And it's still the same cars for sale. A lot of these cars for over 40,000 are still all for sale. So if you go back on the Rounded Them Up search list and watch old episodes, more than likely all those cars that are over 40 grand still posted for sale. People aren't lining up at the door to buy a car for $40,000, especially an 86. On to another one. 1987 Buick Regal Grand Sport Coupe, $40,000, 10 weeks ago, Illinois. Yep. I can only show you what's out there. Again, you know, cars don't belong to me. I don't set the prices. All I'd simply done was put them in price order. I think we had two 86s. The rest are 87s. So I'm sure I'll hear it in the banner. But we did search 83 to 87. So apparently all the 83 to 85s were over 40,000. And I'm not showing them. Why would you have to go look at a car for that? And you just seen these last three. And they all look perfect. Why would you need to spend $80,000 when you can go buy an original Grand National? Now, one was completely rebuilt. And look how nice that car is. Why would you spend over $37,500 on it for one if you can go out there and get this and drive it home? That's my opinion. My pick of the day is going to be this one right here. And it is an 87. Buick GS. $15,000, 8 weeks ago. New Hampshire gets the pick of the day. So this is the one I would go check out. If I had to have, I say if I had to have, because I don't want a Grand National, and it had to be a real Grand National, not a clone, this would be the one I'd go check out. So it's an 87 Buick Grand National. Vehicles never rusted, mostly original. Well cared for. When parked over 10 years ago. Was started up a few years ago. The fuel line was leaking and the brake lines broke. Serious PMs only. No trades. We have all the wheels. Sorry, driver's seat has been replaced. Original is unavailable. That's all you get for description. Yep. And it was New Hampshire, and it's sitting in the weeds. So this car's been parked for a long time. You can see they definitely changed out the driver's seat. But this is the one I would go check out. $15,000 for this. But, you know, that's only half of what this episode started off with. The first one was $15,000, I think, and it was a clone. So you want the real deal? You want one for under 20? Well, it's 15. You're gonna have to trailer at home. So that's my pick of the day. Not a great episode search right here, in my opinion, today at least. I know we've had other ones in the past where I've got excited about some silver and red or burgundy T-types we found, but I usually catch it in the comments from people, purists, on, and those cars aren't even Grand Nationals. So hope y'all enjoyed the episode, the ones that we're looking to find some for under 40,000. Well, I showed you what was out there. Again, I don't make up the prices. I don't own the cars. You guys pick out what we're looking up next. So if there's something you're looking for, be sure to subscribe. Drop it in the comments below, the make and model. Thanks for watching, and peace out.